Hey everybody! Here I am over here. Joy, of course, on a dark and stormy morning in Edmond, Oklahoma. I think it's dark enough outside that you guys can actually see me way over here. I can't see me at all in the viewfinder. Hopefully you didn't hear that since I'm a mile away. Can you see what I've done? Yes, it turns out like 1,000 things have happened, and it means I have to stay here until everything gets done. So this room was completely empty yesterday except for that table over there that's my desk, and I decided, you know what, if I'm going to be here, I'm having a sewing room. So, I was thinking, what can I do, what can I do? Everything's in boxes. I need a place to put my sewing machine. Oh, I don't have a sewing machine. Hold on, I gotta sneeze. Okay, I'm back. That was the first sneeze in this video that I'll have to cut out. So anyway, the room was empty, the trailers were full, the trailers were leaving. I couldn't go. I wanted to go, I planned on going, I was ready to go. But no, thing number 1, thing number 2, thing number 3, thing number 4, thing number 5. It was an avalanche. An avalanche. So, until all of the different things are finished, I have to stay in this hollow house. So, I was looking out the window and I saw the patio table out there. And I thought, oh my goodness, I need that patio table in here so I can have a sewing room. So I got the guys before they left to come help me get the table all the way around the house and in the front door. So here's my patio table. Next problem was there's no sewing machines. So bless my husband's heart. He's hurting so bad. So bad. He hurt his back. It's one of those things where it's like, probably is, a pinched nerve, and every time he moves, it shoots pains down through his hip and into his leg. So finally, after much nagging, much crying, much insisting, he finally called his doctor. I was going to call his doctor. I'll do it. So the doctor called him in some kind of pain meds for his back. So I said, go home. I'll take care of everything here. Go home and don't move until you come back. So, that's that story. But I did manage to get the patio table in here. So then, I had to go to the truck and I grabbed one big box that said sewing on it. And I grabbed a sewing machine, my B740, and I brought it back in the house. So, then I'm like, well, good grief, how am I going to sew? I packed all my patterns. I packed all my fabric. It's all gone. How am I going to sew? So I went to Hobby Lobby yesterday. Their sewing notions were half price. So I just grabbed some stuff. I grabbed a tape measure. I've already got 2 over there hanging on the nail. I grabbed some half price titanium Fiskars. I thought, well, these are different, you know, maybe I'll like them better than my other scissors, so I got those. I got the only kind of rotary cutter they ever have there. All the good ones are always gone. So this is their Sewing Notions brand, or Hobby Lobby brand, or whatever. But since it's a new blade, it works. So I may not have to open the scissors because I have this. So then I thought, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? I don't have a pattern. Well, then I remembered I brought my box up from Kingston when I came here. And it just happened to have a pattern stuck in it. You want to see what one it is? It's this one. So, I cut this out in size 14 last night. And I FBA'd it. And I didn't have any weights. I couldn't find any pins. So, I went in the kitchen. And I got 2 cans of soup and a can of tomato sauce to be my weights. And then I opened the box that said sewing, and I found some pins in it. So this has been quite the adventure. And fortunately, in the box it said sewing, I had some Dr. Table paper, so I can do an SSD if I want to, Circuit Design. So, I'm all right. I want to go home. This does not feel like home anymore, you guys. But my makeshift sewing room is definitely helping. The sewer project is halfway through. They dug up the whole front yard. I'll show you a picture. I have a couple pictures of it right here. The first picture will just show you the big hole that they dug up, okay? Right here. So here's the thing. Evidently about 1 foot down from your grass is the water sprinkler system, which is skinny PVC pipe. The water sprinkler system. Then, way down under that, 4 foot under the grass, is the sewer system. So, they came out with this big thing, you know, that has the claw on it that digs the dirt out. What the deal was on top of that sewer pipe there was a bunch of heavy rocks. And I think that everybody thinks that's what caused the pipe to kind of crack a little bit right there. And then the roots from the trees decided, ooh, let's follow the fertilizer down this hole. Oh my gosh, do you want to see what they pulled out of the pipe? We were all, even the plumbers, the 2 plumber guys, me and Jerry were out there, and this guy grabs this and starts pulling it up, 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 up. And you'll see it. I'll show you a picture in a second. He holds it up, and it goes from above his head to the ground. And it's just a tangled web, like somebody wove a basket together, of tree roots. And then, of course, some lovely fertilizer in there. I'll show you a picture of that right here. Then, of course, I'm there. And I'm going, oh my gosh, come in the house, let me wash your hands. Let me wash your hands and I'll give you some sterilizer and oh my God, let me help you get cleaned up. He said, no, I have stuff in the truck, just let me use your water hose, blah, blah, blah. So he got his stuff out of the truck and Jerry took him over to the water hose thing and turned it on and we got the guy all cleaned up. Oh, how do they do that for a living? How do they do that for a living? Oh my goodness, I bet it pays really good. I bet it pays very good compared to what we had to pay to have it done. But anyway, the sewer is fixed. The city came out and inspected it, and they said it looks absolutely perfect. So, the sewer people were supposed to come back and fill the hole back in, but because it was so late in the afternoon, they didn't get here, so now it won't be done until Monday. So, on and on and on it goes. Yeah. That's why the water backed up. Now, when you say the sewer backed up in your house, everybody thinks, oh my God, the toilets. No, there wasn't any of that. It was just, you know, your bathtub water goes down, your shower water goes down, your dishwasher goes down, your washing machine goes down. So it was just basically dirty water coming up. And we caught it right away. I immediately grabbed all the towels, threw them down on the rug, and stopped it as fast as we could. So it wasn't like a flood in my whole house. It was basically in that one area where it came up in the hot water closet. But still, it's horrible and nasty and the carpet's disgusting. So the carpet's being replaced. That's going to happen the week of the 20th. We're supposed to close on the 28th. So I'm going to have to stay here till then to get that taken care of. And I need to pull the nails out of the wall and put the stuff in the holes and paint that and wait for my husband to get well so he can come back here and help me. And you want to see my whole sewing room? I'll show you a picture of that right here. Yeah, I tell you what, I always said I could set up a sewing room in a tent. I could set up a sewing room in one of those great big refrigerator boxes. I have to have a sewing room. So you want to see what fabric I got when I was at Hobby Lobby? I thought, oh my gosh, I don't think there's anybody on the planet that has more fabric than I do, unless it's Viv, or unless it's somebody that has a fabric store. I have a lot of fabric, right? Well, it's packed. It's the first thing I packed and got out of here, so I went to Hobby Lobby. Look what I got yesterday. All right, you probably have seen this. This has been in Hobby Lobby for a long time, but I just thought it was very summery. A summery little cute fabric. So I'll make this today. And then I saw this one with the sunflowers on it. It's new, I've never seen it before. And I thought it was super cute. So I'm gonna make this today. And so then I thought, oh my gosh, I'm gonna have 2 new blouses. I might as well make some shorts or some pants or something. And you know, I think I've used this color before. Remember I made that skirt, that funny skirt? Some of you loved it, some of you hated it. So this is Kona cotton. Those are both 100% cottons. This is Kona cotton. The Kona cotton is a lot softer and doesn't wrinkle so bad as that other cotton that they carry at Hobby Lobby. So make sure, if you want to get the kind I get, that it says Kona on the bolt, okay? So I'm going to make the cutest pattern. It is so cute. You want to see it? Oh my gosh. If I can see it, I'll show it to you. I think Viv bought this pattern. It is so cute. Look, the one she's wearing. Is that total cuteness or what? It's right here, and it has pockets. And I think I'll make it a little longer for my granny legs. But how cute is that? And the top is exactly what I just showed you from this other pattern. A lot of us made that topper back in the topper challenge, remember? So I'm making that top, these shorts. And so my brain will just be tricked into thinking nothing's different here. It's still the same house, the same sewing room, the same everything, and hopefully I can keep my happy together. I've cried a lot of tears over this, y'all. Oh, I about fell apart yesterday. And let me correct, I said that we paid $600 for the inspector. That's not true. X that out. X that out. Remember, no matter what I say to you ever in any video, it may or may not be correct. We didn't pay $600 for the inspector. We paid $600 for a home warranty. And after we get everything fixed in 44 pages from the inspector, they're not going to need a home warranty. They can tie a great big red bow around it and tie it up and say, brand new house. Yeah, I cried and I cried and I cried and oh, but anyway, fortunately, the answer always comes, the sad always goes away, and then you can get your happy back again. Isn't that wonderful? Yeah, nothing's ever the end of the world until it is the end of the world. Right now it is dark, dreary, and cloudy and thundery outside, so I'm glad I'm in here today. I do want to mail the quilt. Remember the quilt? Let me show you the quilt. Here it is. And I think the lady's name is Brenda that paid for this quilt, $600, and I figured I can fold it this little, and it's 16 by 16 by 5. So I'm going to go try to find a box that size today and get this packed up. That is if this storm will pass. I'm not going to go out in a storm. I'm not good in storms. My hair doesn't like storms. I've got so much hairspray on my hair to make it look like I have hair. And if it gets wet or if it starts raining, it's just like you poured Elmer's glue all over my head and then you poured water on it and it all comes down, but then it sticks to me. It's just lovely. It's just lovely. So, I don't know. We shall see. But I plan to get this mailed. Let me see. This is Friday, so the post office is open today. So I hope I can get this mailed today, Brenda. I'm so excited to send it to her. You guys want to see it again? It's got a label on the back. I showed you the label that I made it for Jerry's mom. It was made May 13th, 2007. So I'd only had my long arm 1 year. So, let me see, which way is up? This way's up. This way's up. So here it is. Roses in my window. You know what? I think I'm going to sell some more of my quilts. It's just, I think I might even sell the chicken quilt. I might even sell the chicken quilt, but I'm going to need a lot more money for that chicken quilt. It is one of a kind, and it is special. But what good is the chicken quilt sitting on a shelf from now until I go to be with Jesus? What good is it? It's no good to anybody. And somebody who has, listen to that, somebody who has like a really big country kitchen could hang that chicken quilt up. I've had it hanging at the store for the last, I don't know, when did we build that building? 10, 15 years ago? I've had it hanging there for all those years. And so it's just like brand new. I vacuumed it all off really good when I brought it home and folded it and put it up on a shelf. So anyway, I might sell the chicken quilt. I might sell the State of Oklahoma quilt. And I don't even remember what other ones I have. I have so many of them. But it just seems silly to make something. And you know, should I say my relations? They'd rather be burned at the stake than have one of my quilts. So I'd much rather one of you people who actually love me had one of my quilts. So wearing my seaside top today. It's kind of wrinkly, but I don't care. It's good enough. It's a knit. I'm looking around to see, was I going to tell them this? Was I going to tell them that? Was I going to tell them this? Was I going to tell them that? I don't know. Anyway, I'll let you go for now, and I'll come back when I get something made and show you my new outfits, okay? You want to see my FBA? You know. How many of you have watched me do this for years and years and years and years? Here's my FBA. I'm actually going to sew a bust dart in this. I just cut the dolman sleeve off, did my FBA, put the dolman sleeve back on. It adds a little bit right here, but you actually need it to go across your boobs. Gives you more room this way, and it gives you more width down here, which of course I need. And it gives you a little length in the center front to go over your tummy. And then I took a tuck in the neckline. I took a tuck right down to the bust apex, and then I cut through the dart right in the center, and it opened up some more, and so then I just made a new bust dart. So now this is my new front. The tuck that I took right here in the neck will cause the shoulder to come in a little bit closer to my neck, so it's not hanging clear out here past my bra strap. I don't like that look. Oh, it's hot in here. Let me turn the air down. You know what? It's sticky and sweaty because it's humid. Yeah, hot and humid, hot and wet don't go together very good. Okay, so this is the back. I have put the round back up here. I have put the sway back down here above the waist. You can see that this is crooked now, but this is a seam allowance. This is a seam allowance. And so that makes it really, really easy to be able to tuck this in at your waist and then send it back out at the hip. If it was on the fold, I would simply place this point and this point on the fold of the fabric. And we just have a little extra in there, a little less than one place extra. It doesn't matter. You need fullness in the back. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm going to get this cut out and put together, and maybe I'll make another video later today and show you what it looks like. Bye-bye for now.